Did you know that there is a way to take vitamins D3, K2, calcium and magnesium to be able to have the maximum effects of these minerals and vitamins? A lot of people take calcium and magnesium anyhow. They don't know that there's other things that are needed to take with these supplements that will make it have the maximum effect it's supposed to have in your body. You may have heard of calcium, you may have heard of magnesium, you may have heard of vitamin D3. But vitamin K2 is something that a lot of people are not aware of. But recent research has shown that vitamin K2 is so important when it comes to calcium and your bones. And the main reason we do take calcium is because of our bones. They say the calcium will make our bones strong. Yes. But did you know that you need K2 for the calcium to actually make your bones strong? And that is what this video is all about. In this video, I'm going to be showing you why you need to take calcium, magnesium, vitamin D3, and vitamin K2 together. So, without wasting much time, let's go.
Calcium is the superstar nutrient for strong bones, but that is not the whole story. There are other key players involved, like magnesium, vitamin D, and vitamin K. Let's explore why this combination of bone health nutrients is superior to relying on just one. First, let's talk about a groundbreaking study in postmenopausal women. They found that supplementing with vitamin D3 alone supported bone health, but when calcium was added to the mix, the benefits skyrocketed. It's clear that these nutrients work best together as a team. Now, let's shine the spotlight on vitamin D. This vitamin plays a crucial role because it helps with calcium absorption. However, there's been a growing concern about vitamin D deficiencies and insufficiencies in the past decade. Shockingly, more than 40% of U.S. adults are considered vitamin D deficient, meaning they have less than 20 nanograms ml of serum 25-0-D. But here's the good news. About 37% of U.S. adults are taking supplemental vitamin D3, which is a step in the right direction. Moving on to another important nutrient, vitamin K. This vitamin works hand in hand with calcium. While vitamin D helps absorb calcium, vitamin K directs that absorbed calcium to the bones and away from soft tissues like blood vessels and kidneys. Our diets usually provide enough vitamin K for blood clotting, but when it comes to supporting healthy bones, the average diet might fall short. Factors like malabsorption, liver disease, alcoholism, and the use of anticoagulant medication can also contribute to low vitamin K levels. Calcium metabolism. What exactly is vitamin K2? It's a fat-soluble vitamin that plays a key role in our body's functions. But it requires fat for absorption. Vitamin K2 is closely associated with maintaining a healthy bone metabolism. In other words, it helps ensure our bones stay strong and resilient. So, what happens if we lack vitamin K2? You might be wondering why vitamin K2 deficiency even exists. Well, it's largely due to the changes in our modern lifestyles. With the rise of low-fat diets over the past 4 decades, we've unintentionally deprived ourselves of essential fats needed for proper vitamin K2 absorption. This deficiency can lead to various health issues, particularly bone diseases. Understanding the role of vitamin K2 in bone health. To comprehend the impact of vitamin K2 deficiency, we need to explore how it interacts with our bones. In our bones, we have 2 types of cells: osteoblasts and osteoclasts. Osteoblasts are responsible for building and strengthening our bones by moving calcium from the bloodstream into the bone structure. On the other hand, osteoclasts break down bone tissue, releasing calcium back into the bloodstream. Vitamin K2 plays a vital role in this process. The crucial connection: osteocalcin and matrix GLA protein. Osteocalcin is a chemical that binds calcium, making it essential for bone health. However, it requires activation through vitamin K2. Without sufficient vitamin K2, osteocalcin cannot perform its duties, resulting in impaired bone mineralization. But that's not all. Another key player in this process is the matrix GLA protein, found in our tissues. When activated by vitamin K2, it removes calcium from the tissues, preventing unwanted calcification. Vitamin K2 sources. Now that we understand the significance of vitamin K2, where can we find it? There are two primary sources: animal-based products and fermented foods. Animal sources include meats, eggs, and dairy products. However, it's important to note that the quality of these sources depends on the animal's diet. If the animals are not consuming natural grass or chloroplast-rich foods, the resulting products will have lower vitamin K2 levels. On the other hand, fermented foods, like certain cheeses and natto, naturally produce vitamin K2 during the fermentation process. Vitamin K2 deficiency and health implications. Vitamin K2 deficiency has far-reaching consequences. Not only does it impact bone health, but it also leads to calcification in the wrong places, such as our blood vessels. Calcified arteries and tissues pose significant risks, including cardiovascular diseases and degenerative joint issues. Research has shown a correlation between vitamin K2 deficiency and increased mortality rates. So, ensuring an adequate intake of vitamin K2 becomes crucial for overall well-being. Last but not least, let's not forget about magnesium. Research published in the Journal of the American Osteopathic Association has highlighted its crucial role. It turns out that vitamin D doesn't metabolize efficiently without sufficient magnesium levels. So, magnesium is a key player in the bone health game as well. In conclusion, when it comes to maintaining strong and healthy bones, it's all about teamwork. Calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, and vitamin K2 each have vital roles to play. Remember, relying on a single nutrient might not provide optimal benefits. So, make sure you have a well-rounded approach to your bone health regimen.
Go ahead and start taking your vitamins the right way.